Hey Virgos, welcome back to my channel, Caseyleighreiki. I am Casey. My cats are very excited because there are birds outside, so you might hear them messing around in the background. Anyways, this will be your general reading for March, although these are really timeless. Whenever you guys get to them, you get to them. They're meant to find you when you find them, okay? Also, ignore this shenanigans going on. I just don't want to go have them taken off. So I am slowly working my way through these old acrylics. Don't judge me, okay? This is like, it's like Planet Fitness. It's a no judgment zone. Anyways, so I digress. This is going to be for my Virgo sun, moon, rising, and or Venus signs. It's been really hard for me to like articulate today, so work with me. I don't know what's going on. The energy to me just feels kind of like dense and foggy, so it's been kind of difficult to like verbalize what I'm like feeling or the messages that I'm channeling. It's been a little difficult for me. So anyways, they showed me first of all, I needed to have a candle. That was very important. I have a white candle going over here in the corner. They told me I had to have a candle for this, and I was like, okay. And then also feeling this like protection type of energy. I was really drawn to wear my tiger's eye today. So again, white candle for protection, tiger's eye for protection. I was also shown out of this deck, the Spirit Animal Oracle, I was shown the elephant. So I'm going to find the elephant in here, okay? I'm going to read it to you guys. And then I'm going to actually shuffle and see if anything else comes out, okay? So again, sun, moon, rising, Venus, Virgo, okay? Energy is fluid, it's not linear, which means that this could be past, present, or future tense for you guys. Any of those are perfectly fine. Like I said, we all move through energy differently, so take it as it resonates. Masculine and feminine are just energies. It's not gender or sex specific, but if something like that comes up, obviously I will relay that to you, okay? Cross watchers, hi, hello, and welcome here. If you are watching for a Virgo, just keep in mind that the roles could be reversed, and that's okay to reverse them. Last but not least, everything that you need to know down in the description box on how to book a one-on-one session with me, whether it's tarot or energy healing. There's a Hey Hero link below as well, a company that I have been recently affiliated with, and there's a discount code below for you guys, so check that out. That's for the rest of the month of March. Definitely use that up. Let's see, what else? TikTok live schedule, Instagram, all that fun stuff down in the description box, okay? So yeah, I want to find the card. I was just going to find it in the book, but I really want you guys to like see it, take a look at the photo, you know, vibe with it. That's what I want. Here we go. Whew, I got chills. Elephant spirit, learn from the past. So I'm going to read it out of the book, okay? And then we'll see if we can get anything else. This is, I feel like the elephant spirit too, like intuitively, I'm just getting a lot of like protection over whether it's your own energy or like protective over your family, over your children, over your friends. Like there's crows outside as soon as I started saying that. You're protecting them from something big time, especially with the crows here. Crows to me can be messengers from spirit. They can also be trickster energy. I hope you guys can hear them in the background because they're going wild right now. It can be trickster energy, though, depending on which way you look at it. It can be either a blessing of this is, you know, spirit coming to you and wanting to relay a message, or crows can be, hey, watch out for something. So that might be why we have, like, learn from the past here, and I'm feeling like I need protection with my tiger's eye, protection with the candle. I feel like there's, like, I'm hearing, like, they're telling me you need to save somebody, or you feel like you need to save somebody from something. It's really very intense. Oh boy. For select very few of you, I am getting that this is like, you know, trigger warning. This is drug or alcohol related, where you feel like you're someone's only hope at saving them or fixing them or getting them help. You're like, I need to get somebody help. I feel like, the chills. Yeah, for select few of you, you are trying to help someone like get clean, help them with an addiction of some kind. The chills all over my body right now. Oh my gosh. And I think this must be what the protection is, of the feeling like you want to protect. Elephants also are very like, they're mothering, they're nurturing. They also, it's like, it's feminine type of energy here. It's feminine, motherly. Elephants feel a lot. They're very intuitive. So I feel like you guys feel like you have to take care of somebody or mother somebody. Whether you want to or not, I think you feel like you need to step into that position. Cats in the background. Whether or not it's, you know, drug or alcohol related, on a lesser note, again, I feel like there is this sense of protection. I love that the crows are so present right now. My cat's going my cat just ran after. He wants to check them out the door. But anyways, I think there's, either way, whatever your story is, there's an element of protection. I just saw 555. Okay, so let's read elephant, and then we'll move on. Let's see. Are you feeling uncomfortable with a tradition, custom, or familiar behavior that no longer fits who you are? Do you wish the past could be erased so it could no longer cause you a moment's pain? Elephant Spirit is here to encourage you. It's on page 77, by the way. Is here to encourage you to write a different story and alter the traditions in ways that acknowledge that we all evolve, for transformation is our nature. Elephant Spirit calls you to not be selective in your memory, because ignoring the good or the bad will prevent you from growing your wisdom and strength. That's the word I was looking for too, wisdom. So kind of like an older energy, if that makes sense. Someone who's like, yeah, been there, done that, let me help you. Let's see. Build on the best of the past, learn from the worst, and walk into the future with dignity, accompanied by Elephant Spirit, who remembers the truth and honors your strength and wisdom. And the other thing is, with this type of energy, is that elephants have an incredible memory. You've seen, probably, it's, you know, very common. I feel like everyone's kind of seen a video of an elephant maybe painting or drawing or something like that. They do have a very vivid memory, and they have good memory recall for animals. They really do. So this might also be a position of either you or the person that you're connected with. This might be an energy of, you know, not being able to let go of something that someone did to you in the past. That's not even what I was gonna say, but Spirit just took over. So, okay, I was gonna say something totally different. Love when that happens. You can't get over something that someone's done to you in the past. I feel like someone hurt you, they're telling you, misled you, someone made you believe something, or something about themselves. It was like they portrayed themselves with this person, and although they might not really be this person, now it's like you can't get that image out of your head, or you can't get that feeling out of your body. It's like now you can't erase what they've done, what they've said, the picture maybe they drew, you know, metaphorically speaking. There's something here that has been really ingrained and, imprinted. I don't know if y'all notice this, but I hiccup almost every single time I do a video too. Weird. I think it's just a release. But there's something about this person that, like, you're still holding on to something that they've done, or something they've said, or just like something where, you know, they screwed up and you haven't been able to fully let it go and release it. Even if this person is no longer in your life whatsoever, you still can't let it go. They may not even be around. For some of you, you might have zero contact with them and not even be, you know, in the same vicinity as them ever. But you can't let it go. It's like, it's still present, it's still active, and still like clear as day for you in your mind, like in your memory recall. Like this Elephant Spirit here, the memory recall is that, it's that one thing when you think of them, it's like Pavlov, like you're just automatically thinking of that thing that they've done, the thing that they've said. You can't think of them without thinking of this one instance or whatever it is that happened between you guys. Really, really interesting. And for those of you who the story does resonate with either drugs or alcohol or some other sort of addiction, this person may have done some things that are unsavory, we'll put it, and it just left a bad taste in your mouth. And I feel like it really made you maybe not want to help them, or not want to help them get the proper help that they need because you're like, why should I? Because you've treated me this way. It's really hard to put your ego aside in this situation. I think that's just kind of the way they're telling me jaded. So you might be, you might have some kind of deep-seated resentment towards something that's happened and be jaded and kind of have this biased opinion of like, why should I help you when you've done this to me or you have not done XYZ for me? You're like, where's the give and take? So in that very particular situation, it's hard to put your ego aside so that way you can help them. And it's not easy, and I totally understand that. So let's take a look into here and see if there's anything else really quick. But honestly, I don't feel like there is. Try to pick one from the middle. 24, electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life. It's a very interesting one to have together. So these might be, we might end up with like 2 different stories. But it's interesting that we have, actually it's 25 and 24. That's really weird. Huh. Who would have thunk? This might be 2 totally different messages. Oh, nope, they're telling me nope, actually. They want me to shuffle. Oh my gosh. My guides today. Why did you let me shuffle that whole time, though? They're like, you ignored us. All right, fair enough. I wasn't sure. That was 2, but we'll take them. Oh, wow, look at this. Here we go. Spirit has your back. 23, breaking down to a 5. 5's being all about changes. Color scheme is like almost exactly the same for elephant and this one, too. Look at that. Spirit has your back. And then we also have number 44, which is a master number here. Panther spirit, reclaim your power. Really what I think this is again, if you're dealing with those situations, like I was saying previously, knowing that, you know, you're not alone while you're making these decisions. You're connected. Spirit literally has your back. They're there at your best interest. You know, go with what you feel is right and don't question that. And also, reclaim your power here is like, you know, we are at our best when we're not holding on to the past or obsessed with the future. This is a moment here, right in the present, where you need to be. It's like focus in on this, and this is where you reclaim your power by being in the present moment. You know, not attaching too much to the past, not too much to the future, just right here in the present moment. I think that's where you're your most powerful, and Spirit's trying to tell you this. Okay? All right, we're done with that. Sorry about that weird noise. Don't love that. Let's put this away. Again, some interesting channeled messages as per usual. Let's get into this. Let's get into this. I don't know why I had to sing that, but anyways. All right, here we go, guys, okay? So what messages do we have for my Virgos? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. For March. Let's do 2 more. Did I just do an extra one? Who knows? I just like blanked out for a second. I was like, where am I? Anyways, all right, Virgos, here we go. All right, right off the bat. So King of Cups here could be dealing with a water sign, okay? So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or they could just possess those qualities. This could also be how you're coming off, because we did have the elephant spirit and a lot of the protection energy, which I don't know what my cat's doing over there. Which kind of reminds me of the King of Cups, because it's someone who's nurturing, someone who can understand and, you know, connect really deeply with his, like, people, so to speak, right? He's someone who, I always look at this, like, crown that he's wearing. To me, that crown being more, like it's not, like, crazy, you know what I mean? It's kind of just, like, I'm one of you type of energy. Oh, my goodness. Hold on. Let me go see what he's doing. All right, it's the cat shenanigans. I had to move a box because he was, like, digging in it. Anyways, 555. All right, so King of Cups here, like I said, I really feel like this is someone who is close to his, like, subject, if you will. He's someone who is more, he likes to connect with people. He feels for people. He's just, it's like he's one of everybody else, one of, if that makes sense. It's not like he's better than anyone. So I feel like, telling me the word humility here. So that could be you, it could be them. Take it as it resonates. I kind of feel like this is you guys right now, actually. And then you have 5 of Cups in reverse, which to me is, I think this can be trouble letting go. They found something else to play with, of course. This could be trouble letting go of a situation, or also struggling to see, like, the brighter side of a situation as well. I feel like this is, like, not wanting to deal with the blow of letting something go officially, or really releasing something. It definitely feels like like I'm putting this off because I don't want to deal with this that I know is going to come along with it. I don't want to deal with this type of energy that I know is inevitable in this situation if I choose to do this thing. So I feel like there's this one scenario for you guys that you're entertaining, but it's like, it's almost like I'm hearing, like, who would I be if I did this? Who would I be if I act like this towards this person? You know, if I turn my back on them, then who am I? Like, what does that make me if I turn my back on them like everybody else? Or if I, you know, am not there to save this person, help this person, like, what does that say about me? And I don't know why that's there. Like, that might be the reason why, even if you resonated with the messages earlier, if you're feeling like, okay, that message is for me and I resonate with that, and I have this negative, you know, image of them or perspective of them, whatnot, but you still can't walk away from it either, because I feel like you guys are torn between, like, leaving something behind or, you know, continuing to entertain whatever this is, okay? For some of you, I really do feel like this is, like, romantic. It could be like an ex-partner or something like that, or it could be a family member. Those are the 2 big ones that I'm getting. Either ex-partner, ex, you know, husband, ex-wife, ex-whatever, or it could be family member. So the first card that came out is the Sun, which is pretty interesting. So we have the Sun, Leo energy there. This is vulnerability. It's also freedom. But you have the World in reverse, which is not ending a cycle that needs to go. But the Sun is freedom, vulnerability. It's also, to me, just, like, happiness, kind of like new beginnings, like, you know, life force energy here. Feeling alive, feeling like you can, you know, stretch out your arms and just kind of be. It's a very relaxed energy with the Sun. Very happy. And also with the sunflowers in the card, you get kind of like growth, which I really like. But I'm curious as to why that's the first card, because I'm shocked by that, to be honest. I really am shocked by that. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. goodness. We gotta get a couple more aspecting cards out to tell this full story here. I just heard, like, I'm not ready. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm not ready. The Star in reverse. Ugh. Goodness gracious. Okay. And then you also have 7 of Wands at the bottom here, which can be an energy of defensiveness or needing to protect something once again, right? But Wheel of Fortune in itself really does talk about the wheel of karma not being able to move forward. Something is not being allowed to end or change the way that it needs to. But with the Star in reverse here, it makes me feel like intuitively, so this is Aquarius energy. Intuitively, I pick up a couple different things with this card. This time around for you guys, I definitely feel as though this is an energy of not allowing healing to happen, like being a block for some sort of healing for yourself here. Because you have the Sun, right, as the first card. They're telling me that it's like false. Like what you are staying for or continuing this, you know, relationship, whatever this is with this person, continuing to do this. My cat's scratching them. They're going crazy right now. It's like they know. I feel like you're continuing this and feeding into this and saying that you're doing it for one reason, but you're not doing it for that reason. Your alleged reason why isn't really the reason why that you're doing this, I feel like. I feel like it's almost like a cover kind of for something else. Sometimes be careful because that could be very like ego related stuff, you know, but I feel like you're blocking yourself, you're blocking your happiness because you have the Sun and then you have the Wheel of Fortune reverse right in front of it. So it's almost like the Sun can't like come through. Does that make sense? That's the way I'm looking at this. The Sun can't come through because it's like this is blocked. Your happiness, your, you know, freedom or whatever the Sun represents to you, it's blocked. Let's see, why is the Sun here for Virgo? I feel like there's this essence of like you feel like you, again, like I need to save them, I need to help them. So like it's this weird like, how do I explain this, Spirit? Listen, for some of you, don't shoot the messenger, but you helping them makes you feel like good enough in a certain type of way. It's this savior type of complex. But that's not, you know, that's not why you want to help someone. And I don't think it's the whole reason why. But I think there is this part of you that feels good saving them because it makes you feel good and, like, look good. Again, don't shoot the messenger. That's for maybe 1 or 2 of you. Ten of Swords in reverse. This is one I kind of like to see in reverse, right? Interesting. So now I wanted to clarify the Sun. So this is what's coming out now, is the Ten of Swords in reverse. So you would be happier kind of like, you know, letting this go or at least trying to distance yourself from the situation, I think. Why is the Sun here for Virgo? Oh. There's just a resistance to something. There's definitely a resistance. Because if we had this right side up like this, I would be like, awesome, we're letting some stuff go. Swords, it's mental, so it's kind of like letting some of the stress go. But it's in reverse. So you're having a difficult time doing that. When I get this card in reverse, it's kind of like you're, like where the line is drawn, you have 1 foot on either side. So it's kind of like, like you're kind of like in limbo, you know? Why is the Sun here for Virgo? Whoa. Why? Hasn't happened in a while, though. Knight of Swords in reverse. So 2 Swords cards right off the bat here. And the Moon in reverse. Some Cancer energy. This is just not great. Scorpio energy with Death here at the bottom. 2 of Cups in reverse. Doesn't have to be romantic, but it's any sort of soulmate connection or deep connection. It's not working out. It's one-sided. Not good. Not a symbiotic relationship here, okay? Queen of Pentacles in reverse, too. To me, this gives off an energy of I'm losing more than I'm gaining by continuing this relationship, friendship, whatever this is, okay? It needs to go. Now, or you need to distance yourself, okay? Boundaries, I feel like, just need to be set, all right? Don't be afraid to speak your truth, Virgos. I know sometimes y'all don't really like to do that. But this, to me, is a kind of a chaotic energy. I don't feel like you're telling this person that they're stressing you out or anything that you're feeling that's negative, because it's like you don't want to set them off, or you don't want to add more to their plate. Not even like set them up, but you don't want to add more to their plate. You want to help them. That's what being a friend is about. That's why you're trying to save them, so to speak. You know, you don't want to be the person that adds more to their plate. But that's okay. You need to be able to set your own boundaries. They'll deal with it how they're going to deal with it. You can't be responsible for everybody. You can't save everyone or help everyone. You know, a responsible adult is going to be like, okay, sure. You know, if you're like, this is how I feel, they're going to be like, again, a responsible, normal adult way to handle this would be, thank you for telling me. How can I help? Or I'll try to do this better next time, or something like that, you know? But with this, it's like a lot of chaotic energy. I feel like you're just not telling them that you're stressed. I don't feel like you guys are telling them anything about how you're feeling if it's in a negative way, because I think maybe you're under the impression that they won't take it well, or like you don't want to be the bearer of bad news is what I'm hearing, okay? And then you have the Moon in reverse. That was the last one. The Moon in reverse to me is kind of like bringing something out of the shadows. So for some of you, because of the fact that we had learned from the past in the beginning, you might not want to like dig up the past and, you know, focus on something that maybe isn't a big deal because it happened however long ago. But the point is that if it's a big deal to you and you care about it and you are friends, or you're, you know, talking to someone you care about, they should be willing to hear you out. I don't see why that should be such a big deal, you know? So keep that in mind, all right? And like I said, down at the bottom, this relationship isn't bringing you anything right now. It's like you are, and you know, like I say in the beginning of every video, energy is fluid. It's not linear. These are just cards reading the energy right now, okay? It doesn't mean that you have to tell this person to kick rocks and, you know, walk a beat downtown, but this is like, hey, you need to let go maybe of the type of relationship that you have, change the energy, because right now it's not looking too great. It's uneven and some things need to be changed, okay? Let's take a look at Wheel of Fortune. So why is Wheel of Fortune here for my Virgos? Seven of Cups in reverse. I feel like you see it, but it doesn't matter. You see this, you know some things have to change, or you know the dynamic has to change, but I don't feel like you want to do it, okay? I think you need clarity, or you have the clarity and it's just not really doing a lot for you. It's not changing your mind. Four of Pentacles in reverse, so letting go. You have to let go of this, okay? We got to let go of the feeling of I need to save, I need to help, I need to fix, okay? You don't need to do that. You are not responsible for other people's pain. You're not responsible for other people's healing. You are not a resting place for anybody who needs healing. You can help to the best of your ability, but you have to set boundaries, okay? This to me is, I think that you might be slowly seeing that you need to do something. Like I said, you might be seeing that you need to maybe let go of either the way you thought the relationship was going to be, or you need to let go of it altogether. But there's something here that you need to let go of. I think it's taken you a while to get to this point, because I think you are kind of hanging on to it a little bit. Okay. Once you can understand this and you can see this and you can say, okay, you know what, I really don't want to feel like this anymore, I have to do something. Like, once you kind of are okay with that, and you're okay with drawing yourself back a little bit, saving your energy, protecting your energy. Again, protection with the tiger's eye. You might want to get some of that if you don't have it. But when you can see that you need to release, whether it's the way you view this or release the person entirely or whatever release means to you. If you can see that and be okay with that and acknowledge that, we can turn the wheel. We can move that wheel of fortune forward, okay? Oh yeah, judgment. Once you just allow things to happen, like, they're telling me that if you just allow things to happen the way that they're supposed to, don't try to control it, it's just going to kind of effortlessly go the way that it needs to. I'm not going to have to think much about it, okay? And then real quick, let's take a look at the star in reverse, and that'll do it. Let's see the star card here. What's the star card here for my Virgos? Star card in reverse. Whoa. What's the star card all about for my Virgos? Ace of Cups. That's what I was saying earlier. You're blocking yourself from healing. You're blocking yourself from a good connection or a connection with more love. Okay, you have Four of Wands in reverse at the bottom, okay? Could be divorce, or it could just be, because like I was saying earlier, ex-partner, okay? Or it could be just anyone you have a long-term commitment with, someone who you love very much. Doesn't have to be romantic. But look, we landed with this again and this again. It's like, oh my gosh. So Four of Cups in reverse. This is kind of an energy of, I feel like you're seeing things a little bit more clearly. You're kind of sorting through your emotions. Because normally right side up here, I would say that you might be a little oblivious or not wanting to see what's in front of you. But having this in reverse to me is like you're starting to kind of sort out your emotions and either see or feel like there's a better way to go about this, or that there's just something more for you other than right now what's in front of you, okay? You're like unable to see how much love and how much better of a relationship, friendship, family type of scenario that you could have, okay? Don't get caught up in, I need to save this person, because you could be having a wonderful relationship, whatever, with someone else, okay? You could be having a great back and forth connection with someone else who is equal give and take. Nine of Wands in reverse, but you're sticking through it. Hey. Two of Pentacles in reverse. This is rough. You guys really, it's like, I don't know if there's some like deep-seated belief that maybe you're not, there you guys are, King of Pentacles. I don't know if there's some deep-seated belief that maybe you're like, I don't feel like I deserve this deep down, even if you don't recognize that and say that to yourself. Maybe kind of subconsciously you believe like, I don't deserve this, you know? 33 when I looked up. This here is like kind of waving the white flag. Like, once you can make up your mind here, again, kind of like I was saying before with the Wheel of Fortune, once you can make up your mind here, make the decision to say, you know what, I'm waving my white flag, I've helped as much as I can't commit to XYZ anymore, you can just get back to being you. Get back to being the King of Pentacles, right? It could be the other person's energy, but I feel like you guys are kind of showing up as a King of Cups and King of Pentacles. I feel like we want to get you a little bit out of that King of Cups energy, a little more into this King of Pentacles, because this is your true energy of who you are. This is your authentic energy, okay? You guys are, you know, meant to be thriving, being you, okay? We know that you're the rock for other people, but you just don't have to save everyone, all right? You just don't. All right, I'm going to leave it there for you guys. I hope this made sense and resonated for you guys. If it did, I'd love for you to hit that like button for me, please. Or if you guys could leave a comment or I could do both. That'd be great. Share it with your friends. If you have other Virgo friends, share it with everybody. That helps me out so much and get my video out to those who do need to hear this message, okay? And if you like the way I read, you like hanging out with me, you like me, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you can get notified of all my upcoming videos, okay? And like I said in the beginning, check out the description box below for all those goodies where you can find me, and I'm going to see you guys next month. Bye!